on the show, Olympic hopeful AJ Bear talks about survival on the world tour. We check out the double act in the halfpipe. First up, we hit the slopestyle course as some of the world's best express themselves. Slopestyle events are held on a specially designed terrain park. Each rider chooses their own line down the course, taking on whatever obstacles they want. This type of event allows the rider to express their individuality and show off their skills without the pressure of real competition. Points are given for jumps, trick difficulty, amplitude, landing, and overall execution.
Today's kind of the day that means the most, I think, to most people, because it's actually the riders judging the riders.
Oh, everyone's super pumped. It's pretty exciting.
I think it's really good because you don't have really a pressure on you and you just can ride. It's like riding with your friends. Basically, it's just other snowboarders that are good snowboarders as well. They're judging it and they know what's best, really. Just a little stretch out, you know?
Got some more up your sleeve, I'm sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just wanted to try to put down the runner. It's all the boys just having a bit of fun today in the slopestyle.
Good warm-up run and stuck everything, so now you get to play it up even more.
Everyone just can go crazy and do what they want, and there's no pressure, and you probably get better riding when it's this format.
Later. Yeah. Let's that around.
That was pretty fun. Course starting to get nice and soft now.
I think this jam's really good. It lets people try different tricks the whole day, everything, and they should pretty much incorporate it into the half pipe and this.
I think they're looking for humour, a lot of humour and variety, trying to make noises in the air and stuff.
I love kangaroo! Oh, that's a good one.
What's really impressive is they don't really care if the jump's all groomed nice or whatever. They're just like, let's go, let's go.
No, it's good. Everyone's laughing and just hanging out, wondering who's going to go next.
A lot of guys, everyone pretty much has some tricks. Tora is pretty much the most impressive, you know? Little girl just tearing it up.
Yeah, it's really fun because it's a jazz session and you don't have a special order to go in. You can just go whenever, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a jam format, so you can fall and it's less stressful.
And who's impressing you up there today?
I think Emily Thomas is ripping it. She's She's a badass chick.
The course is really good. It's got some good hits in it, some good rails. It's a little bit harder than yesterday in training, but we've been having a good day. Tora is definitely impressing me, and Jemima Brain doing her backflips. That's been really good to see. They've been lifting the level of competition this year in Australia, definitely.
My name's AJ Bear, I'm 24 and I'm from Perisher Blue. The thing I love most about my sport is standing at the top of the downhill course and having that fear and that excitement, that nervous energy, looking down, just knowing that, you know, it's going to be one hell of a ride. I got into skiing at the age of 3. My father owns a jewellery store here in Perisher Blue, and I joined the Perisher Race Club at the age of 7 and haven't looked back since. When I was growing up, Stephen Lee was definitely my greatest inspiration. He proved that an Australian can make it on the downhill World Cup circuit. My favourite trick would have to be hitting the nets at over 120 kilometres an hour and never hurting myself. I think in the last couple of years I've crashed more than anyone else on the World Cup circuit, and I'm still in one piece, so pretty happy with that. I train a lot of the times by myself, and so motivation is always a big factor, getting up, you know, at 5 o'clock every morning to go out, do your first session. That's the hardest part. And the distractions are, you know, I could like to play golf or do something like that. My best memory in this sport so far was just last year when I made my first World Cup points. I'm the first Australian guy to do that in 10 years since Stephen Lee. I'm 24 at the moment, and before my career is over, I hope to achieve medals at World Championships and also Olympics. Fear is always a huge factor in downhill ski racing. You know, we're travelling at over 140 kilometres an hour. Sometimes we're jumping up to 100 metres in distance. So fear and confidence is something that has to be dealt with and overcome. Injury is always a big fear. I haven't ever hurt myself so far, so I'm pretty confident. I have a little feeling of invincibility at the moment. The way skiing's going, especially with the more extreme nature and the events like the ski across, I think in the World Cup we could have a few extra events where, you know, we have the best skis in the world, and we do a few events like the ski across, but over a World Cup qualified downhill hill. When I'm skiing, I usually train between 6:30 and 9:30 before the public get on the slopes. Then we head back and do another 2 gym sessions. Going from event to event, I travel with 30 pairs of skis and about 300 kilos worth of equipment. So just the packing up and the shifting everything from one place to another is a lot of work. Winning to me is very important, but it's not the only thing. I'm constantly trying to improve, not just in skiing, in everything I do. You know, I'm studying, I love playing other sports like golf and things like that, and just seeing the gradual improvement is the most important thing to me.
Well, my favourite one would probably be the max jump. What that is basically is keep both hands on the handlebars, and I do a handstand like straight up and down, and I try to look out the back of the bike. Like I was like the first one to do that trick. Like I just sort of started it about a month or so ago.
Hello from Perisher Blue, where we had fresh snowfalls for the first day of spring, and it's still snowing. Basically, we come in the mornings and check with the mountain office for all the statistics for the morning, how much snow's fallen, that kind of thing.
Right cover, and we're expecting more snow tomorrow.
Sounds awesome. Thanks for that. I am the senior snow reporter and the media supervisor.
We do up a snow report and send that out to a number of people via fax.
About 400 people around Australia.
Essentially, we get out there and check out how the snow is, ski around a little bit, get a feel for what's happening out there. Leading up to the weekend, obviously everyone around Australia wants to know what the conditions are like. We had a lot more TV and radio, and we're getting out there and be paid to ski, basically.
It was a fabulous day in the mountains today. At Perishable, we had 50 lifts in action. This morning the cover was firm and fast. Broom runs were the go, so for those of you who are coming down next week, you've picked a good one. This is Shauna Anderson right here at Perishable.
It's got some awesome shots out there. I'm the cameraman here at Perisher Blue in the media department. We go out to capture vision for the day to present to the snow reports. Okay, good. It's a wrap.
Guten Tag, wie geht's? Ich bin hier in Perisher Blue. Der Halfpipe ist Skifahren ist sehr gut. Ich liebe das, ist wunderbar.
Just gonna have fun.
Trying to get creative, right? You know? Yeah. Little hand plant and he's gonna go over me. But it didn't work.
You're not going big, you gotta go home.
Hi, my name is Colito Vex, and you're watching the Planet X Winter Games.
sunny day, soft park. Can't complain.
How are the jumps?
Good, they're all good.
What about this style of format?
Oh, the format's right. Just snowboarding, there's no pressure. Doesn't really matter, it's just like a day in the park, except you've got the park to yourself. Oh, Danny Zappa's got the style, man. Danny Zappa's got the style.
Right now I did a frontside 360, then a backside 540 and a frontside 540. Quentin is riding really good. He's taking his own line, making funny stuff.
Few sneaky ones. And what about getting judged by other riders? You sort of get an idea what they're looking for?
Yeah, it's perfect. You know, riders know what tricks are difficult and what's easy, so it's pretty fair.
Damon Haler seems to be riding pretty well. Danny Zappa, Switzerland, seems to be riding pretty well. And Nick Gregory.
Oh, it's good. Like, all the guys are ripping it up, and hope I can do something good.
Everyone's just having such a good time. Everyone's trying to make all the other riders laugh with the, just funky tricks and old school stuff.
It's gone from fast to slow, so you see a lot of people maybe going short or too fast. It's like I just belted myself in. But it's all good.
Decided to mix it up with some of the smaller features. Up top, just went for a briefcase over the rail. Did a bit of a flail on the next one. Rolled through the tube. Then I just busted a mean air there.
That was me.
Yeah. And a bit of a rail,
It's been really fun doing it, racing up the lifts and coming down. It was apparently judged on overall impression, so I wanted to impress them.
Congratulations, Emily Thomas.
Like, I totally did like a 9 million onto the first rail, and then you guys didn't really see it because I spin really fast.
Next session, the Moto boys bust out with a night of freestyle madness. We x-ray one of Australia's best boarders, Emily Thomas. Check out the action in the pipe as the skiers go for gold.